Good afternoon, everyone. It is time for Nintendo and their indie games. It's time for some indie games. What indie games are we going to have? I don't know. A mystery selection of indie games. Hopefully they're good indie games. Nindies. Nintendo indies. You never know, if there's anything interesting, if any of these games happen to have any demos or happen to be on Steam, I might stream them today as well. Nintendo has a cool countdown. It needs a bit of music though. I'll put my own music back on while we wait. So still got another 4 minutes to go. Plus the cover art is bugged because this OBS plugin is very reliable. It is tuner, yes. Unfortunately, it does have a little hiccup when it comes to updating the cover art. Yeah, it could be a lot better. I'm doing a complete stream overhaul at some point, and I'm going to be switching to something else once I've done everything. I've managed to set up a very efficient music setup using Foobar 2000. Combine Foobar 2000 with Stream Deck plugins, and you can pretty much automate everything while Foobar just stays in the background. Hey Noel. Only 2 minutes to go. So basically for the setup that I will be doing once I've done the overhaul, just a Foobar 2000 instance in the background, then I have a window capture that is cropped, so that has the cover art. And then I am using a Foobar 2000 plugin to just basically just dump the song that is currently playing to a text file, then I just load that into OBS. It is unfortunately not as sophisticated as Snip is, but it's a lot more reliable. I say Snip, I meant tuner. Snip was something that I used to use before this. Anyway, time to turn the music off. Yeah, there's too many of these plugins. Anyway, hello Nintendo, what do you have for us today? You have no audio. Good start. Where's the audio?
To Indie World. I'm Marika.
There we go.
And I'm Tyler. We're here to take you through another great selection of indie games coming to Nintendo Switch.
No matter what type of games you're into, we hope you'll find your next indie favorite. Are you ready? Then off we go.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm also going to turn you down a little bit because you're a bit loud. Ah, Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Good start. This is going to make a lot of people happy. Like, this game just... They have nailed the aesthetic.
All right, now this is what I call a funky future. I could use a backpack like that.
Me
Funky
too.
future.
Starting out as a nobody in a sprawling metropolis, making a name for yourself won't be easy. But as you expand your crew,
This is the first time we're seeing proper gameplay for this as well.
To get around town, you'll edge closer to becoming an all-city king.
Backed by beats from a wide range of musical talent, you'll grind, paint, and combo your way to becoming one of the greatest graffiti artists around. But you'd better protect your neck because all that artwork will attract some unwanted attention.
Reclaim the streets when Bomb Rush Cyberfunk arrives as a time console exclusive on Nintendo Switch next year.
Wow, Switch exclusive. Oh, Toem. Very excited for this game as well. I played the demo for this on stream not too long ago. It was very pleasant. Kitty.
Hej!
Hejsan,
Jag är Niklas.
och jag är Lukas.
Vi på Samfund Made och resten av utvecklingsteamet är riktigt stolta för att presentera vårt fotoäventyrsspel Toem.
Efter mycket hårt arbete och självklart roliga stunder så går vi här idag med klara sinnen och huvudena högt. Det har varit en otroligt spännande resa med mycket lärdomar och vi är väldigt nöjda över hur Toem har blivit.
Vi hoppas du får en rolig och mysig resa genom Toems värld och att du finner ro medan du spelar vårt spel.
Så packa väskan och gör dig redo för Toem kommer snart ut på Nintendo Switch.
Smile, Tyler!
Oh, hey, that's a nice one. It reminds me of the photos you can take in this laid-back adventure that's all about capturing the moment and helping people out along the way.
With its charming hand-drawn style, you'll explore different regions inspired by the Scandinavian countryside. Chat with quirky characters, solve their problems by taking neat snaps with your camera, and make your way through a relaxing landscape while listening to some totally chill beats.
Get ready to say cheese when Toem arrives this autumn.
Yep, I'm definitely going to be playing that one. Ooh, what is this? Loving this aesthetic. Wait, not actual gameplay footage? What are you... What do you mean not actual game... Is this just a... Oh! Yeah, Loop Hero. I vaguely remember that one, although it's one of the ones that I never actually got around to playing.
Don't worry, Tyler. That's just how Loop Hero works. Instead of playing as the hero, you craft adventures for them by creating the world that they travel through. Each mystical card you play forms part
looks
of a
neat.
dangerous path that the hero can explore, loot, and fight along. Place cards strategically to help them conquer the loop and then do it all again.
The more loops you complete, the more cards you'll uncover, opening up new possibilities for the hero's future adventures. Between expanding the survivor's campsite and fending off devious guardians, keeping them alive takes strategy, balance, and skill, especially if you want to defeat the time-bending Lich.
Break the spiral and save the world when Loop Hero arrives on Nintendo Switch this winter.
What is this now? This one looks vaguely familiar. I think it was shown off earlier this year. One of the Day of the Devs things, I think.
Hallo, ich bin Lon Schmocker, Co-Founder und Creative Lead von Automotive. Ich freue mich sehr, euch Far-Changing Tides zu zeigen, unserem atmosphärischen Fahrzeug-Adventure und den nächsten Teil im Fahruniversum. Wir haben schon früh gewusst,
Wait, is an existing universe?
Universum zu erzählen haben, und so starten wir in Changing Tides mit einer neuen Figur in eine neue spannende Reise. Wir freuen uns, Far-Changing Tides nächstes
I guess
Jahr
it continues from a previous game.
und wünschen euch viel Spaß dabei.
A boy, his ship, and an ocean that stretches as far as the eye can see. Who'd have thought that the apocalypse would ever be so relaxing?
And yet it is. In this stirring puzzle-solving adventure, you get to captain your own seafaring vessel and explore a vast flooded landscape, tackle mighty storms, and overcome conundrums as you embark on a voyage to find...
Yeah, this is how you do an indie showcase.
Set in a beautifully realized post-apocalyptic world, it's an emotional, meditative journey that anyone can enjoy.
Show some gameplay, and then have a little clip of the developer talking about the game.
Or not.
Set sail for the horizon in far,
Then show the next
changing
game.
tides, coming to the Nintendo Switch system next year.
Published by Frontier. What in the world? Looks like the bit trip runner guy. What the? Why is the bit trip runner guy in this?
That smells both rich and satisfying. I bet it's got enough caffeine to wake the dead. Can I get a cup?
Sure, flavorsome storytelling and aromatic atmosphere go hand in hand in this anime-style experience where the dead get one last night to mingle with the living and discuss the finer points of life and death over a beverage or two.
Immerse yourself in new story content and enjoy remastered visuals in this expanded director's cut of the original game. There's even a new studio mode where you can create...
I am unfamiliar with this game.
...stories.
Make yours a grande with Necrobarista Final Pour, launching as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
It's time for some updates. Let's quickly catch up on several games we've featured previously in Indie World that you can play today.
Ooh.
It's time
Garden
to
Story.
go your own adventure. Become the guardian of the grove and explore a vibrant island to inspire its inhabitants. Fend off the invasive rot and rebuild your
I
home.
enjoyed the demo for Garden Story.
Take on requests from villagers, solve puzzles, and do
It's
everything
very
you
relaxing.
can to help restore the community. Rise to greatness in Garden Story, arriving as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Garden Story.
Don't just fight with a sword, date one. In this
Boyfriend
heartfelt
dungeon.
dungeon-crawling dating sim, use the in-game cash you earn from fighting monsters to woo your weapons on romantic outings. Multiple combat styles just means more cuties to forge relationships with. After all,
I might have a go with Boyfriend Dungeon. I'm not entirely sure if it's my kind of thing though.
capture the hearts of your arsenal in Boyfriend Dungeon, cleaving its way onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Ooh, today.
In this prequel to the original
Axiom Verge 2?
a new hero fights for her life, empowered by the same microscopic machines that gradually consume her humanity. With 2 interconnected worlds to explore, hack, and fight your way through, walk that thin line between dream and nightmare as you discover the origins of the Axiom Verge universe. Axiom Verge 2 comes to Nintendo Switch later today.
I know a few people who are going to be happy about that
I
one.
can't wait to dig into all those games.
Speaking of digging, let's continue with the show.
Digging. Shovel Knight. What are you doing here? Look, jams. Wasn't this released as a mobile game? So I think I remember seeing this previously.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. We are thrilled to announce today that Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, an action-packed puzzle adventure with a dungeon-crawling twist we're developing alongside Vine, is coming to Nintendo Switch. Can you believe it's been 7 years since Shovel Knight first arrived on the scene?
Please
After
don't
that
remind
first
me.
appearance, we've been hard at work releasing Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, King of Cards, and Shovel Knight Showdown. As you can see, we've always envisioned Shovel Knight
Talking about this yesterday.
as a
Time is irrelevant.
all-encompassing franchise, which is why we're so excited for Shovel Knight to take the next step into a new gameplay dimension with Pocket Dungeon. We hope you enjoy your puzzling adventure.
Now here's a twist on Shovel Knight.
Shit, it wasn't even yesterday. It was Monday we were talking about time being irrelevant.
Dungeon crawler hybrid that's
That's how
perfect for fans and newcomers alike.
With Puzzle Knight by your side, fight foes, recover relics, and battle bosses both new and familiar. Group together enemies to unleash massive chain attacks and grab keys, potions, and treasure.
I do want to play this
as
though.
you
This
try to
looks
escape
this looks
the
interesting.
mysterious Pocket Dungeon.
With over 10 heroes available, each with their own special power and playstyle, the action is always as fresh as it is fast. You can even take on a friend head-to-head and fight to bury the competition, literally. And as an exclusive feature to Nintendo Switch, if you have any of the Shovel Knight series amiibo figures, use them to call on a familiar fairy friend to accompany you on your adventure.
It'll be a night to remember when Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon is unearthed on Nintendo Switch this winter.
Ooh, what is this? This looks relaxing. Oh, Islanders.
Start small, build big. That's always been my motto.
This is a different
This
version
Quirky City
to the
Builder,
one that's already
it can
out.
be
Probably why it
yours
looks
too.
different.
This procedurally generated strategy game sees you placing buildings from your inventory on an island to earn points. Score enough, and you'll get more buildings to keep growing your island with. And when you can't build any further, just start from scratch and do it all again.
With its minimalist approach, intuitive mechanics, and almost infinite colorful islands to build on, you can create the city of your dreams over and over in no time at all.
The world is yours to build in Islanders Console Edition, coming as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Marco, Theo, Dharma.
What's this metal slug? What are you doing here? This is what opened up the Jeff Keighley event. This was a Jeff Keighley opener.
De la part de Laker Studio et Dotemu, nous sommes très heureux de vous annoncer que Metal Slug Tactics sera disponible sur Nintendo Switch.
Nos équipes ont grandi avec Metal Slug et c'est une chance de pouvoir travailler sur un nouvel épisode de cette saga mythique.
C'était important pour nous de trouver une nouvelle voie, à la fois pour rendre hommage aux épisodes principaux de la série, mais aussi pour proposer une nouvelle expérience aux fans.
Le développement avance bien et nous avons hâte que vous puissiez y jouer l'année prochaine.
It looks
Here's
okay.
a fresh take on Metal Slug that moves the classic action franchise
Jeff
into a
Keighley's
new
Metal Slug
dimension.
Tactics.
This new game retains all the things fans are familiar with from the original series, like the
Yeah,
detailed
this was
pixel
shown
art,
off at
explosive action,
the Summer Game Fest
tactical
kickoff
combat
live
mechanics to mix things
back
up.
in June.
Taking control of familiar heroes from the Metal Slug series, including Marco, Tarma, Theo, and Eri, it's your job to wipe out the enemy forces by any means possible. Position your troops correctly on the battlefield, and you'll even be able to use the sync skill to deal extra damage with multiple heroes.
Head for a new front line when Metal Slug Tactics blasts onto Nintendo Switch next year.
こんにちは、テトリスエフェクトの
Is
And I'm Eileen.
Tetris Effect coming to Switch?
At Enhance. And today, we're so excited to announce that Tetris Effect Connected is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yes!
テトリスのゲームを作るのは私の夢でした。開発チーム全員で全力で作ったテトリスエフェクトは美しいグラフィックとサウンドによりゲームプレイをより感動できるものにしています。このゲームが Nintendo Switch によって皆さんがどこにいても遊べるようになるのでとても楽しみです。
Check it out.
I am glad I have not picked this up.
Sure,
Yeah,
you might have already
the
played
Switch is
Tetris,
perfect for
but
this.
Tetris Effect Connected is something different. It's the iconic puzzle game, but one that goes to another plane of enlightenment.
As well as the single-player journey mode, take on your friends competitively in zone battle locally or online, or play connected mode and work together to clear 3 playfields as one. It even includes cross-platform multiplayer, so it's easier to find people to play with or against. And since it's on the Nintendo Switch system, you can take the experience with you wherever you are.
Feel the connection in Tetris Effect Connected. Arriving on Nintendo Switch, October 8th. Whew!
There sure are a lot of
That was a
games to
pleasant
look forward to,
surprise.
But that's not all. There are even more indie titles coming to Nintendo Switch soon. Take a look.
Astroneer. Oh, the winemaking game. Slime Rancher Portable Edition. Lumberjack. Yes, Curious Expedition 2. A lot of familiar titles coming to the Switch. Wait, Gang Beasts wasn't on the Switch?
We're nearly done, but before we go, here's an update on another game coming to Nintendo Switch very soon from our friends at Chucklefish.
This looks familiar. I think I played the demo for this one. Is it Eastwood? Yeah, this is Eastwood. Yeah, Eastwood.
It's nearly time to head.
Been a while since I've seen an update from that.
Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive, September 16th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop later today.
So that's the end of today's Indie World. There are so many diverse indie games to be found on Nintendo Switch.
So I played the demo for Eastwood on the show floor at EGX back in 2019.
As always, a big thank you to everyone in the
And I very much enjoyed it.
on games for Nintendo
And I haven't heard anything from that game
for
since.
joining us today. Until next time,
Happy gaming!
So it's nice to know that still getting updates, I guess. At least I'm pretty sure it's, hold on, Eastwood. Yeah, it's still due to come out this year. That was a really solid Indie World presentation. Very excited for Tetris Effect on the Switch. That is my favorite Tetris game currently. Tetris 99 has competition on the platform now. Before that, I'd just be going to play Tetris 99, but wow. Tetris Effect is good. And I'm sure it'll probably run fine on the console as well. They'll have optimized it. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk as well. Very excited for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk because the Jet Set Radio IP has had little to no love from Sega, and I don't think we're going to be getting like a re-release of Future anytime soon. And I don't think like we're going to be getting any like new Jet Set Radio games or anything like that soon either. So Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is just, it's there to fill the gap. So I really like Jet Set Radio. And there are a few other interesting games there as well. Although mostly games that I know about already, so it's mostly just been updates. Anyway, I'm gonna do a be right back. Probably about 10 minutes. I need to set up for my next stream because I will be doing my own selection of indie games to play this evening. So I will see you all soon.